Good day, everyone, and welcome to the world of the International Fabtalks. Fabtalks is all about connecting with the right kind of people across the globe. And when people agree to share their time to inspire us in the right way, it's a moment of joy for us because we get to learn a lot. What we would love you to learn also with us on this beautiful journey called the International Fabtalks, we have people with lots of experience and exposure. When they share their journey, you get to learn a lot. You get to avoid certain mistakes in your life, or you get to choose a wonderful career like them and understand the importance that we all have a purpose on this earth. And when you find your purpose through these programs that we present on the International Fab Talks, we are really happy that you find a way to live in a beautiful way and contribute to the universe. So dear friends, join us now to welcome our celebrity and guest who has agreed to share his time. He's here on special request. He's going to share about his journey and enlighten us about how we could make our lives more productive, more fruitful, how we could contribute in the right way to our country. He's none other than S Anandamurthy Garu, joining us all the way from Bangalore, Karnataka, India. He's been in the banking sector for more than 4 decades. Now let's get to know the vast and varied experiences that he has had till date. Hello, sir, and welcome to the session. Thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you for accepting the invitation.
Hello, every one of you. Hello, thank you. Thanks for inviting me and identifying me and inviting me for this session. I appreciate.
Thank you, sir, for being humble and kind to share your time. This is what we want all the youngsters out there to have no ego issues with you. You should be very humble and connected with the right kind of people. So this is what we learned from you at the very initial stages, sir, how to be humble and down to earth. Thank you so much. I go ahead and share your profile and we begin the session.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Friends, as it is accustomed to share the profiles of our celebrities and guests on the International Fab Talks. And today I am proud to share the profile of our celebrity and guest, none other than S Anandamurthy Garu. He is a retired general manager of Canara Bank, Bangalore, Karnataka, India. I'd like to add more to sir's profile. He has a wonderful profile spanning more than 4 decades in the beautiful field of being a professional in the banking sector. His illustrious career has been spanning over 41 years. He has risen from the ranks and retired as the general manager of Canara Bank in Jan 2012. As the general manager of the bank, headed various important departments. So he was connected with various departments related to retail banking, treasury, and international operations as well. That's great. And also connected to financial management and the subsidiaries wing. He has had the privilege of working in banks, for example, the London branch, for over 3 years, and he has also got a vast exposure with regard to international banking. He has served as the secretary to the bank's board for nearly 2 years. After retirement, he feels bliss, or he feels happy that he has retired now because he's been given almost 4 decades of his life on the professional zone. So he feels a bit relaxed now, settled down in Bangalore, and happy to be sharing his time and space with none other than his lovely wife. She also was connected with banking sector. She was connected with the banking sector. She was working in the State Bank of India, but she took voluntary retirement just to give Sir company, such that, towards the later stage of life, once you retire, you really need to spend your time with your better half in the right way and to enjoy this beautiful life and have the right kind of companionship. So she's been very kind enough to take up the voluntary retirement and share her wonderful time with Sir. And Sir is very happy about it. Sir has 2 lovely children and both of them are well settled in the USA. Sir is continuing to remain active even after his retirement. And dear friends, you would like to know how he's contributing his services to various organizations, is contributing his services voluntarily and helping in different ways with regard to social service. So it is voluntary social service. That's really nice. As a youngster, Sir completed his Bachelor of Science, that is BSc, from Mysore University. During his college days, Sir was very much interested in cricket. That is, he played for the Mysore University cricket team. So here we have somebody connected to cricket. We'll ask him many questions about cricket too as well. Apart from cricket, Sir loves to listen to songs. And guess who? Kishore Kumar's songs. These are his favorite pastimes. Let's get to know more about this particular individual as to how he's been trying to contribute 4 decades, on the professional front. We find many of the people just sick of doing what they are doing in the present, like maybe 1 or 2 years they are occupied in any industry or maybe in any organization. They don't want to continue. Maybe after 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years. But here is somebody with 4 decades. That's really inspiring. To me, I find him really inspiring. I'm sure you too will, my dear friends. So let's get to know more about our celebrity and guest, S Anandamurthy. So I've been sharing something from my end. I would like you to describe and define yourself in your own words. Who is the real S Anandamurthy Garu? Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you for introducing me. I am a simple, humble person. As I rightly said, we have simple habits. I come from a very middle class family. I was born in 1952. My father was also a bank employee. He was employed in Indian Bank at the time. And our childhood was not so much, very simple, man, because basic necessities are for enough food and minimum required clothes and whatever is required for the schools. Because my father was single earner and we had 5 children, he had to give education from all these people, all the 7 of the family. And we had, but anyhow, we were so happy. And in those days, 1950s, 52, 53, it was very nice. It was so happy, and that's how because this thing gave us a strong foundation. How you have to be humble, how you have to be simple, how you have to understand other people's needs, requirements, how you have to empathize. Means you just see, find out what is their position, their needs, and how to react. That's how we came up from the beginning itself. That attitude developed in us, from all of us in our family. And I should say in this regard that my father was a friend, philosopher, and guide to me. The way he was such a friendly person, I don't thank him. He passed away in 2004. He was such a friendly person, never treated as a son. Means the whatever the dialogue, the way he used to treat as a friend, he was so nice, so guiding to us, and always encouraging and motivating us to do some good things. And as he was also as a manager, he had a wonderful career in the banking where he used to help a lot of people, and we learned so many things from him. Now, that's how my education started in Mysore. Mostly I studied in Mysore. There is some Sharda Vilas High School and Yuvaraj College. That was the college there. I completed my BSc in 1970. Actually, there was my career took 2 turns. First turn is that I should have been a scientist because Institute of Science, Bangalore. I had to biotechnology. I had to go immediately after the graduation. I had to go. But unfortunately, in one subject, the 1 marks was less. I could not get it. They said, if you get this mark, please come join tomorrow. It was biotechnology. I was ready to go, but unfortunately, it did not happen. Likewise, when I completed pre-university, while because it was underage, I went for the university interviews, but unfortunately, they said I could not take the interview. I had to come back. It was underage because I completed my graduation 18 years. It's 21 years now, but at the time I completed my graduation 18 years, and 18 years is that too. Immediately that I could get a job in a bank where I applied for 2, 3 banks. Fortunately, one bank responded. That is Canara Bank. That's why you said now how you have spent 40 years in one, because though in those days you could see employment was very difficult. Only for the reason that the bank nationalization had taken place in 1969. For all of us, particularly middle class, those who had just graduation, other things are there, bank was the only immediate alternative. All the people used to join the banks. Huge recruitments used to take place. Likewise, I joined Canara Bank. It was in August 21st, 1970. I was one of the very few people who completed 41 years and 5 months, not 40, 41 years and 5 months in Canara Bank. Very, very satisfied, happy. What do you think at that time, no? When we have come such from this one, when we get a good placement, good this, whatever I am here today, what I have achieved today is because only for the bank. The bank saw to it that my whatever my achievements, my performance have been recognized. Whenever required, they have given me a lot of exposure, placements, and saw to it that I also progress in my life, my career, and also in like according to in life also I have progressed well. And that loyalty factor, nobody can take away that loyalty factor from that bank, because that loyalty was there till I think I do not know till 85, 98. Then those you must I don't know many people do not remember. There was a recruitment board, and when I joined there was no recruitment board. Only they used to take some site written exams. We had to pass. Immediately they will say, okay, go and join this bank. Nothing, please, simply over 2, 3 days. You can go and join wherever they place. And at that time, a lot of rural branches used to take, was opening, because it was 1916, 70 when nationalization had taken place and all branch banking was going on very huge space. Every day, at times in a day, 100, more than 100, 150 branches were being opened in those days. And that was the time when rural branches were opened in large numbers, and they were sent to various branches, rural branches. Fortunately for me, I got a placement in Bangalore only at Chamanatpur branch, where it's still the branch is there, and it was a very homely branch. The way now this how the how you are welcomed, how you are treated, how you are been allowed to go grow. These are all matters. That's why in the bank I was so happy, so contented. I said that contented because our needs were limited. Our needs were limited. We were also contented, and we also equally contribute for the bank. That was the atmosphere which was there and which allowed us to be there for the last 40, 45 years.
Yes.
Should I continue?
Yeah, very impressive. Very, very impressive. Very
Okay,
impressive.
that when because I was just 18 years, I should say certain things. You don't feel, because nowadays the children, people do not understand those things. It is a family. Wherever you go, I think many of the banks, even now, though they miss the family atmosphere in the branches. Wherever you go, people outside, you don't find that. But within the branch premises, even customers are so loyal to the bank, because maybe you worked in a branch for 4, 5 years and you got transferred. In a bank, every 5 years or 6 years, 3 years, we are going to be transferred in a different place. But what is the continuity is the customers. Customers are the constant people who are there. They are the more loyal to the bank than the employees. Therefore, the customers and the employees relations used to be so well. And even now, I joined in 1970. I remember so many accounts of my important customers, Chamanatpet, after 50 years. 50 years also, I can remember some of the good major accounts numbers I remember. That was how the involvement was there. Not only the involvement, the way the people work, there was a there was a competitiveness in everything we work, everything we do. Now, those days now, what you say, this ATMs or the cashier immediately gives, the teller is there, all these are there. In those days, there is no need of teller. We know the customer, you just give the check, immediately goes and collects the account, cash. You used to know so well the customer, there is no teller, anything is there, because that understanding is there. That good customers, they used to just give the check and collect the cash from the counter. Likewise, if you want a DD, they used to just issue the slip, what are the DD required. By the time the check passes and the challan comes here, the DD is ready, just pin it and give. Likewise, there was a service level which was so much. Even in working also, I remember, because in those days it's all manual. Computation came somewhere in 94, 95, on one it came. Earlier also, some in different forms it came, but total branch computation came after 90s. In those days, everything was manual. Everything was manual means everything, every month we had to balance. No? Everything we had to balance. Even balance, extracting the balance also, there used to be a lot of competition among. Who is the fastest person who balances? Who says that immediately the amount should tally with the day book? This is a day book, and this suppose 500 accounts in a ledger. We take the balance that should tally with the day book figures like this. There was a competition with which the people were growing, and it was a wonderful, wonderful atmosphere, wonderful way we developed, and the involvement was there. Likewise, the seniors also were treating so well for us. It was a good atmosphere. That's how we liked. We never thought of anything other than Canara Bank. Other than bank, no thought. Everything was there. Even now, many times my wife says, your bank is the first wife. You are not worried about the family. That's how it happened. See what, as you said, no, my wife retired and joined me after retirement because we never found time to spend together at all, except for whenever you go out to LFC, other things when you go. Otherwise, absolutely, by the time we leave the office and by the time we come back, it will be around 8:30. Never we had such a. Oh, no, see, I should share with you. I'm so happy to share time with my grandchildren. I feel so happy, but I could not spend the same time with the children. That's so. At least with the grandchildren, I'm getting the same amount of love, affection, and which you can show to them. That's why we could not show that when we were in the employment. I was there in Canara Bank. I said, I joined as a clerk. It was for around 6 years I was there. Then I was promoted as an officer. No, I had a wonderful experience and first promotion, I was sent to Bihar. That was because that was the promotion. We had to go anywhere, posted anywhere we had to go. It was Bihar. I was there for 2.5 years. I had a wonderful experience because what Bangalore, what Bihar in those days, it was in 1977, unimaginable, unimaginable. And it was even very difficult to find I was not married. I was married later. It was difficult to find it was difficult to find the quarters because they were not giving residential quarters for a single bachelor. But the bachelor they were not giving. Fortunately, one of my friends who was also late, he traveled with me. We both joined together. There was a Bengali family. They gave this they from the premises, the first floor premises, and we stayed together for 2.5 years there. And they were so happy when we left that they were telling that I could never imagine that the bachelors will be so decent, so nice people to be here, and absolutely we had no problem with you.
All of that, what I really loved about the way you shared is about the loyalty factor. It could be the loyalty of the employees as well as the customers as well. And you're very grateful for getting a chance to work in the Canara Bank, and you've really spent 4 decades. That shows your loyalty to your profession, and that's what we would love others to be, dedicated to their profession, to give their all in the right way. And you had to even sacrifice your family time. And then you've also mentioned that you've been very professional when it was connected to work. And now you enjoy your time with your family members, especially your grandchildren. That too you shared with us. So that's really nice. You're very honest to accept that you didn't have that much of time to spend with the children, but nevertheless, you're compensating it now by spending it with the grandchildren. That's wonderful. And ma'am is also sharing her time with you. She has also voluntarily retired to spend time together, because you all didn't have much time together as professionals earlier, to be together and to spend some family time. Thank you for sharing all of that very honestly, because this would really help other professionals to balance the way they carry out their professional activities. Now, so you were connected to cricket as well earlier. You played for the Mysore cricket team, I guess, Mysore University cricket team. Now, when did this urge of becoming a cricketer or playing cricket begin in you? Was it right from childhood, right when you were in school, or it developed at a later stage?
It was right from childhood because gully cricket, in every place, wherever there's an empty plot is there, you just draw 3 lines, take a bat and just wooden piece and just play. It started like this. Everywhere, cricket is a fascination here in India. Everybody plays cricket in whatever form it is. India is its national game here in India. Likewise, in this Mysore also, you were just playing cricket. Then I was playing for college. It started with I was playing for tennis ball. Earlier, you used to play with tennis ball. I used to play with them. Then when the college team I joined, I just continued there for 2 3 years. I played. From while representing college, I also represented the university team. So that it was it was it was so natural to me. I was a pace bowler. I was a pace bowler. I know whatever form it is. I was a pace bowler, and I enjoyed bowling, particularly the way when it goes to the slips when they catch when the swing are there. at times it happened that I could not control the swing at all. I gave up this one because we went to a match in Madikeri. Madikeri is a very cool place, Madikeri. There was a
Yes.
match in school. I was just normally I was blowing the way I was bowling, but the swing was so much I could not control it. I just gave up. I said I did not bowl. Only after late of the innings I came. This was that was the only game which we were so good and so popular. Likewise, I was also very good in athletics. Athletics means particularly I used to play for basketball for the college team. I used to play for softball, baseball
Yes.
for the college team. And I was an athlete, and I was in high jump. I used to regularly participate in the college activities. I won prizes. I used to play hockey also. And because it's a small place in Mysore place, it gives you a lot of opportunity to and spend time for these activities. There was a beautiful stadium just near my house. I was staying near my Swastipuram. There was a good big stadium just behind Maharaj's College. A beautiful stadium was there. Anytime you could practice. These are all things which gave me a lot of uh, opportunity to practice all these things. And still
And
now, even now, I would like to play anywhere, even gully cricket. You just in front of the road, they play the four boys. They are playing. I'd like to watch. That is the fascination for me that cricket carries.
that's really nice. Very, very interesting. Thank you for sharing all your beautiful memories with us. Cricket is really interesting, especially gully cricket, to watch other little children play. Sometimes, even I request them to give me a chance so that I also just try my hand
Yes,
at, batting or something or bowling maybe.
yes, yes,
It's a
yes.
moment of joy when they share at that time with us, the little ones especially. Now, sir, you retired in January 2012 and you began social service, voluntary social service. So when you retired as the general manager from the Canara Bank, and now it's almost 12 years, I guess, right? You've retired.
Yes.
So what has been your contribution towards the social service sector? How have you been contributing? What are the various voluntary work that you undertake? If you could share that with us, it could help the other senior citizens or the other retired people to use their time constructively
Sure.
than falling into depression or loneliness, you see.
There's no, yeah, depression will never come. But what is the most important thing happening after retirement is you lose your identity. The day before, everybody used to call, sir, 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 you name, what is there for everything used to come, what ask, how to do, what to do, everything. The next day, there is nobody to take care for you. I think you feel totally, no, what to do. So many times, people, I heard I saw one WhatsApp message had come. A Bombay guy had retired. He was 40 years, 50 years, he used to travel regularly in the train, Bombay trains. As after retirement also, he has to early morning, got up, everything, you took the breakfast, everything with the bag, he has started and went to the office also. When has already retired, and so it has become so routine for them. But what has happened is that identity which we have lost, no, is we have to see that you are there, you are something has to be done. One thing is you have done social service, even while your service you have done whatever is required. But here you have to make yourself active. Mentally and physically you have to be very active. What I did was that I had for the last 8-10 years before when I was senior top management, I was there. I had no time to do all these exercises. I think that immediately after retirement I joined and this Jindal natural science, this one is there. 15 days I went through the entire course, all complete medical checkup and whatever they give us, even yoga also they teach. That gave us exercise, what type of exercise you have to do, what to do, everything. That immediately gave me a boost. It was an engine for me to see that I should do something for my body. What I did, myself and my friend both went there for 15 days and came back. Later on, my regiment started, but the health regiment, the physical fitness regiment started. And I used to sincerely follow whatever the exercise or say whatever the yoga, everything you used to do. I used to follow. First was the physical exercise. Then is company, your environment, your mental. Mentally, you have to be agile. Mentally, you have to be active. What we also want to start is we started our own one of 3, 4 people we wanted, we joined together, all like-minded people joined together. We wanted to, we started a training center for people, for bank people, for others who want to take up, come to exams. All senior people were there. We had a lot of experienced people are there. Those retired people are there. We wanted to share our experiences, our wisdom, our this one, how they have to take exercise, how to do, how to, even including the even for regular work in a bank work, how to appraise a credit appraisal. We had taken programs for various cooperative banks and private banks. We took some sessions from regular programs on credit management program. All these people used to know, we just together, we used to conduct those programs. One is that first imparting our, sharing our knowledge, experience, what we have heard with others, number one. Number two is that when we, it started later on, I was also working for some time. I just joined sometime, worked for some 1 year. I felt that after retiring at a position just like general manager, you should not work anywhere with other people. Because the status, the respect, the command, what you enjoy as a this one, you should not, you should not give up that. Therefore, I just worked there for 6 months and 6 to 8 months, and I said, no, this is not the place for me. Then I came out. I said, no, it's not possible. Then it happened that just being near my house, I think I should tell that Canara Bank was set up by a social reformer. It was in 1906, Canara Bank was started. Even prior to that founder, prior to the Canara Bank, our founder, Mr. Ambemba Subbarappai, he was the barrister. He was a barrister from Bangalore. He started a girls' school, girls' college in Bangalore, because he was a social reformer and he wanted to develop saving habits from the people. He used to collect capital through collecting rice, like that. He has developed the bank. That social bent of mind started some long back from 1906 it was started. And the Canara Bank was the first one to think of a setting up of a relief and welfare center. It is called Canara Bank Relief and Welfare Society. It is just near my house. It was set up by Canara Bank in 1961, even prior to nationalization, 1961. It is almost 65 years old. What is that to have? It is only to help the people, poor people, poor destitute people. We started one. They have started one adoption center. They have started one a geriatric center for old people. They set up a old age home. They set up a hospital. They have set up a braille transcription center so that they can send the this, they can school books, they can convert it in a braille form and supply free to the all blind school all over the Karnataka and all over the country also. And this was the email happened. Then I got an opportunity to be served there as a governing board member. I just said, and when I went on so closely working with that, I became part of it and became a secretary of it. And because most of the activities now, even now, I am the secretary, and every day, 2 to 3 hours, I am spending there for taking care of the activities, taking care of what is required. And because I'm representing the management of the this one, it was 2 3 hours was fully left. In addition to that, I should say it is very specific to, I should say that I think nothing like Canara Bank. I should say why, Canara Bank in 1956, it's golden. It is the golden jubilee. Set up a education fund. In those days, they were not helping the technical studies, particularly engineering and medicine. People were finding very difficult to get the loans, other things. It was the first time in 1956 they set up a scholarship fund, that is Canara Bank Jubilee Education Fund, to help these students to go abroad or go higher studies and take up. It was at 4% or 2% less high, very cheap interest they used to lend as a scholarship, and all used to come. Most of the people who have taken this assistance are IAS officers or very senior people are there now working. Even now they remember the work done by them. But the same work is continued even now. I am also involved in that education fund as a governing board member. That is now what we are doing is we are now going to rural centers, government colleges, particularly government PU girls colleges, because till SSLC, most of the people give up. They don't come to POC. But girls education is very important. Therefore, we see that the girls college, government PU colleges, we are going there. We are giving them textbooks. We are giving them notebooks, and whatever the scholarship top people working, that work is going to continue. And I am also involved in this activity of identifying these schools, colleges. We have got a team. All of us are, these are all voluntary. These are all voluntary work. No, this one is only to see that we're only giving the labor, my work is there, that's all. We are doing voluntary work and this activity is continuing. Even then, other people also, whatever corporate social responsibility funding is required to be done, because that credibility is there with that fund. We are getting it and we are seeing that right people, right schools are getting the benefit. This is the second one. This, because this takes around 1 or 2 hours daily. Then the third one is that, and because after retirement, after the age passes, you become more religious or something. The religious bent of mind comes. Till such time, you never care for now. Whatever minimum you do, then thereafter now we have set up a. You have heard Raghavendra Swami Mutt. I think there is a temple we have built, and I am the trustee there, and we are developing gradually. We are developing. I am also involved in the day-to-day working of the day-to-day, because now youngsters are coming less. With all these developments are taking, which are happening, they are also coming to these temples also. There also I am a trustee. I am also devoting some attention to that schools.
That's really nice. Very, very interesting, sir. You've even shared about how the initiatives taken by the Canara Bank have helped several students
Yes.
to increase their knowledge and to travel across
Continuous
India
study.
and for higher education, especially girls as well,
Yes.
encouraging them to study after 10th. All of that. You're very active after your retirement. So I think this is a clue for all the other senior citizens or the retired people to make your life more meaningful, because you need to feel you're using your time constructively, not to feel that emptiness. I get what you shared at the start, like the day you retire.
Something give back to society.
Yes.
Something give to society.
Yes. And the best thing you all can share is wisdom, experience, and the knowledge that you have gained through all these years of experience on the professional front. So now you are a person who loves Kishore Kumar's songs as well. Now, if I'm not mistaken, like from when did this begin? Right from your college days, or you at a later stage? And which is the best song that you like amongst all of Kishore Das?
No, my best song is this. Oh mere dil ke sanam. Oh mere dil ke sanam. No. Oh mere, that song I like. Dil ke chain. Sorry. Oh mere dil
Oh,
ke
mere
chain.
dil ke chain.
Oh mere dil ke chain. That is one of my most favorite song is there. And that's every song is good. Kishore Das songs. Now, as it is, I like music, Hindi, particularly Hindi classic. Any particular, you can see that the earlier works, particularly of 50s, 60s, 70s, music, whether it is any language, the quality, the songs, they used to be so nice to hear. Its quality, its words, or the content of it was exceptional. And his Kishoda is one I can hear the whole day. I can hear his songs. Wonderful. I'm not a good singer. I'm a good listener only.
How sweet of you for sharing that. That's really nice. Thank you for sharing that about Kisharda. Really, he is a soulful singer who sings deep from within, and it touches the right chord within us. That's really true. So I'd like to ask you about your professional journey. When you were in the professional space for almost 4+ decades, almost like 42 years, almost 42 years, like you said, 41 years and 5 months, something like that. Have you ever faced any challenges, the most toughest challenge during your career? What was it and how you overcame that challenge? If you'd like to share that with us.
Toughest challenge, there are several challenges are there, but particularly when you are there in other centers, it's okay. I mean, corporate, you are in Bangalore, other places, whatever challenges there, you can easily meet. Then there are people to support you. But when you are in a rural branch, it's a very very difficult situation, particularly because I should say that I told in 1977, 78, I went to Bihar. and there are so many branches, new branches were opened, and each branch would be like I only have three people. I am a probationary officer, a probationary clerk, and a probationary peon. That was the case. And it used to happen that in a branch where we were, when we were, I went, somebody has opened an account in another cooperative bank, and they have some money has been now diverted, and suddenly there was a complaint, and the manager was taken just in illegal confinement. He was just taken. Nobody knows where he was there. Nobody knows he was there. And I was sent from Patna, from the sent to take care of the branch. There are also only three people over there. And they used to be very, every day there used to be, what is that, people surrounding the branch and say how it has happened, who has allowed that, all these things. And police also used to come and threaten us that, hey, band kar denge branch, aisa karke. But we are very, so we are able to see that we are explaining what exactly has happened. Who is responsible for this? When nothing is to do with with our bank, why are unnecessarily troubling us? And we went to the extent of DC. We went to the extent of the deputy commissioner to explain to them, and then all the local branch managers, local branch staff went on a procession, shouting that slogan saying that this should not happen, and immediately the branch has to be relieved. All these things happen because it at times no emotions when you say when a group emotions have to be controlled. Emotions you cannot control. We have to see that it is be tact and being nice and being I think being open. Except from Bangalore, I am going to a Hindi speaking belt, that to interior parts of Bihar. And I do not know anything about that. Nobody is there to support us. Only three people: myself, my probation officer, my probation clerk. That was the challenge. Somehow, with God's grace and with the support of the people and our own customers, they came to our support and they say that it was amicably settled. And our manager was also released. He was not known. He simply was kept. He was taken for in. We do not know where he was. He came. Third day he appeared. That was just taken under interior confinement. This was there.
Yes, sir. Thank you for sharing that experience as well.
House roundabout, I have to keep it clean. Suppose my house is clean, my surrounding is clean. That is first priority. Later on, everything it happens later. Gradually, it happens. Now, save electricity, save water, save energy. That's one of the personal concept I practice. So that it can in cumulatively it helps in saving. So many help in environment protection also. Later on, some banks, through banks, a lot of things are there, carbon credit, other things are there. It's a lot more, far more complex to explain. And
Yes.
personally, I am involved in all these things. Okay. I think that is.
Yes, very interesting. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Now, sir, how would you define freedom for us? Now, India has really reached a place where we could say that India is free.
Yes.
From the British rule or from foreign rule. But within our own selves, there is a lot of unrest. There's no freedom at all in the right way, in the right sense. So if I try to like contradict something and say that, how would you take this forward? We say at one point of time, we all are free. India is a free country and so and so. But on the other hand, freedom is not what it seems to be for all of us. Some of us do not have the freedom to express ourselves, or maybe we have security issues, etc. What does freedom mean to D.S. Anandamurthy?
India has achieved the prominence. It is one of the largest country now in front of GDP. It is third or fourth largest country. Now Indian population everywhere there. India is contributing everywhere. India is taken into account for every aspect. India is making a good role in peace and other development. And likewise, and the way we are going ahead, I am very confident that by 2047, India will be the most developed country. I think we will be far ahead of even US and US, we'll beat US by 2047. 100 years, 1947 to 2047. And the present leadership is also telling 2047 is going to be the, well, India is the leading position. As regards freedom, freedom is always there. It always how you are how you are utilizing it for you. It is for how you are using it. It is not for others to write down others, to derail others, to harm others. That is not the freedom. The freedom is to how you constructively to use it to the benefit of everybody. Everybody, because taking care of the others, what is the empathy they show you? Simple empathy show to others, your fellow friend, fellow neighbor, fellow thing. How you treat them, how do you manage them? That is freedom. No, nobody is stopping you from talking, expressing your opinion. But in what way you do it, how you do it, that's what important. I think then freedom was never at doubt. The freedom of people, freedom of expression, that is a basic concept, no? Freedom of expression, freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of religion, everything is still there and it will continue and absolutely never in doubt. Only thing is that the self motivated should not be there. Wherever something other than pure freedom, if you enjoy, absolutely there is no. But when ultra effects, ultra motive is there for that freedom, when you express, then only creates problems. I don't feel anything. There is nothing change in nothing in terms of freedom. I think there is no uh, shortage or no laxity or some kind of situations are there that you are not able to express. I find it not there. I think maybe there are one or two cases. One thing is there. Earlier, what was happening, nobody used to know. Now, social media is so active. So this one, what is true, what is not true, is not known. You are drawn by emotions. Suppose you have some certain thinking, you go on that basis. You whenever something suits you, you just take it and say try to forward other things and create a lot of problems. Therefore, this social media in WhatsApp, no, 90% are not. I don't know. It is untruth. Untruths are half truths are this are circulated. Or fake messages are done. Fake messages are created. Faking of photographs are happening. I think this is not coming. This is a totally different picture at all. And freedom is never under compromise. I think there is never under compromise.
Yes, sir. We appreciate your views on that. Thank you very much. We'd like to take you now down memory lane. With regard to your childhood, I would like you to share any one incident which is very fresh in your mind, evergreen in your memory.
Childhood memory. Okay, childhood memory. I told you I studied in my education was in Mysore. Uh, I think the school that they had taken me to, I was I think 4.5 years old. I was there. They had taken to Mysore Zoo, is very popular there. Mysore Zoo. They had taken there to zoo, and and every people left. I was lost there in the zoo.
Oh.
I was lost. And it was everybody has left. Nobody came there. My people also finding it, suppose. But somehow someone helped me, found me, and say you have found where it is there. I think I don't know how I reached my house, and I was lost. Some Samaritan, some good Samaritan just found me, brought me to my house. Ultimately, I reached the house. How I expressed where is my house, I do not know. I ultimately reached my house. This is one thing which I. Number two is in those days I got I was the highest marks scored in chemistry. And his high school, his SSLC, SSLC scored 25 highest marks in chemistry, and the school awarded me 25 rupees award. In those days, 25 rupees was big. Whatever the amount, because I have not doubt any amount was there. 25 hours and 25 rupees was the award I got, and that was the it was a great thing for me at those days. Number three, in those days we never had pocket money, nothing. We had no pocket money at all. We never heard of pocket money at all. Till we earned ourselves, there was no pocket money. Still, we used to go to the films or some good things, films is there. You just, at those days, films used to be 50 paisa, 75. You just bring me 25 paisa, you bring 25 paisa, all friends together, bring to some two, three people, 25 paisa, 30 paisa, 50 paisa, you go to the films. It was all wonderful, wonderful days, we enjoyed. It was nice. It was nice.
That's interesting. Very interesting. I could visualize the little boy lost in the zoo.
Yes.
I could visualize that, like completely lost. And then you said, I don't know how I reached home, but I reached home safely.
It's
That's
absolutely.
really great.
But I cannot remember how he came back.
Yes.
Whether I am the same person also, I do not know.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. You mentioned about going for movies. Now, was it with your brothers and sisters or was it with friends?
You all wonderful. You wonderful. You told me. I have to sell this because every family member is different. As till I got married, every week I used to go to a film. Every I was wherever it is. On Saturday I was in Kolar nearby. It was around 70 kilometers. I used to come running Saturday evening. By the time I reach 7:30, 8 o'clock here, myself and my brother, my mother used to just keep everything ready, food, have food, go to cantonment area. I used to go to Rex, and there are a lot of theaters are there. I used to every Saturday night I used to go to film with my brother, myself, my friends. Once I got married, totally it stopped. My wife's complaint was always there that when every day week you are going to do, you are going to a film, how come that when I have come and married, you are not taking me to any film? Why you are not doing that? That was the complaint. Now, as we later on, it slowly came down. I do not know why. I did not know. I did not know the reason. I know, but we should have done something there. And I think that time is because she was also feeling that every week you are going. At least why you are not taking me to at least a monthly once? So you go, I'm not taking. That was the factor which was always she used to complain me. I don't know because once there's so many other pressures were also there. I mean, well, family, we are in a joint family. If she came, I am the eldest son. She was the eldest daughter-in-law, and all my brothers, everything used to stay here. And so that the family responsibility was so much was there. I understand her this one, but for reasons I could not, for these reasons we could not take. Later, somehow we enjoy. Now we are compensating it.
That's great.
Now,
Better late than never. That's
yes,
really
better late than never. Better late
yes.
than never.
That's great. Thank you for sharing all of those beautiful experiences. What about friends? What role have friends been playing in your life? How have they contributed to your growth, both on the personal and professional front? Have they been there with you or left you off when you really needed them the most?
No, I'm talking about friends. No, friends. I can recall. I can say that only long-time friends I had was only around one or two or three. The friends come every stage of your life. The friends come. They go in schools. It's a different type of friends are there. Because one thing I forgot to mention that I told my father was in a bank. Every 3 years, it used to be transfer. From here, go to your place, pack, go to your new school, go to your new this one, new environment, make new friends, come back. You come to the bank, come to go to Mysore, go to Bellary, go to Mandya, go to Bangalore, go to Mysore. Like that, in this moment, we never got any and this school friends were there. What we got was in college, university and college friends were there. The college friends, what happened gradually, each had their own fine, this one professional relationships. They went. They dispersed to various fields. And from colleges, when hardly we have one or two friends are there, only just say hi, hi, hello, is there. But only after banking, when we joined the bank, we could some people who joined together. We have been remained friends for long, around 30, 40 years, 50 years. I should mention here. I think nobody has. I think conducted this. I had my wonderful friend was there. My friend was there. We were 50 years friendship. We joined, and I think we joined, so both we joined together, 1972. We celebrate our friendship, 50 years friendship,
Wow.
and collecting, inviting all my friends, his friends, my family, his family. We're all just family, but though official friends, your family friends. We celebrated in a big, just like any this one we celebrated, and more than 150 people were there to just celebrate this. It was the first of its kind. Then a 50-year friendship was celebrated in such a grand manner. Now, they recently passed away due to cancer. Well, I lost a dear friend, and just 3 months earlier he passed away. And he was also helped me in my both career also. He was helpful in getting advice.
That's really nice. And you've celebrated 50 years of friendship. That's really great. A unique function that you all have held for, all the loved ones, family members,
Yes,
and
yes.
his friends, your friends, all of that. I could visualize all of that, how you might have really had a wonderful time.
With family and friends together celebrating the 50th friendship.
That's really awesome. So that's great. As a grandparent, how do you feel? Like, how do you spend time with your grandchildren, and what is the question that you share with them? Are they very attached to you and madam, or are they like, okay, he's my grandfather, so okay, he's only my
No,
grandfather, or is the bonding very, very strong?
no, no, bonding is very strong both with the mother, grandmother, and the grandfather. I love my granddaughter, grandson, and granddaughter. My grandson was born here only. Immediately after the one, unfortunately, I should say, my grandson, after he was born, immediately they went to Australia. From there, they went to US. They have not stayed together. Only thing, whenever we had to go to US, for the only purpose we had to go for, they go there 6 months, stay them with them, and whenever he comes here, he enjoys the whole time. And I love their company, and they also love our company because, and they are so fond of India, Indian food. Now that's so I'm very happy to see this in this young boy. My grandson is so pro India, means everything pro India, India, India. He says India is so food, Indian thing, Indian thinking, including our Sandhya everything he does. That's why the way he is done is so, and in the schools also, he's saying all these, whatever the Indian, this one is, they are also representing whatever is possible. He's doing. I'm very happy. But as you said, grandmother is very close to them. More than grandfather. Grandmother is very close. And recently, my son, I got a granddaughter. She's 1 year, 3 months old now. She's in Seattle. Unfortunately, because everything was done, she was born, everything is they are not been able to come here. We are not even able to perform her first year birthday. We wanted to grand consult in a grand way. Only last 6 months I went there, spent 2 months. I was so attached to her. So she was not leaving me. She was not leaving me at all. 2 months I was tied to her because such a wonderful relationship, some love that was there. Unbelievable, unbelievable. Only to be explained. You cannot. You only have to feel it. You cannot explain that emotions. Wonderful. Now every day she comes on what now what is left is only on every day one they come on WhatsApp video call. We have to spend 40 minutes with them and be happy. Recently, I think they have to come back again here. She is now 1 year, 2 months, 1 year, 3 months. She started walking, running, everything she is running. She is not able to talk. Gradually, she is talking. And only thing is, we could not celebrate her first year birthday. We are waiting when they are going to come to celebrate her birthday also. We were there to follow her Namkaranam, the naming ceremony, went there. And when there, we did everything. But as you said, we have to more time with them. We are not be able to spend whatever these occasions we enjoy to the full.
Yes, I could see a proud grandfather over here sharing all his experiences with his grandchildren. That's really nice. And you're proud of their achievements and the way they are carrying out
Yes,
their,
yes.
their activities and putting up India there, on the pedestal, like
Representing country,
representing our
yeah,
country. You're right.
representing the country.
That's great. That's great. What's on your bucket list still?
No, it's a very good question. I don't know what I think. I think I have nothing to. I'm contented now. In what way? At least I have some opportunity given to me to do something to the society. Say I've told you, some Sakshatra, I'm there, here, there, education I'm doing there, some religious activity I'm doing there. Let us see how long it will continue to do maximum to the community here. We are doing a lot of things in the here in the say, relief and welfare society. We are doing wonderful work. I'm trying to involve more. I think I should say that I don't find time. My wife says you are not spending any time here in the house at all. By 11:30, I leave, 10:30, 11 o'clock I leave. By the time I come, it will be 8:30. It was better than working in the office than here. Means at least office by 8 o'clock used to come, and some days. Now it's good because I'm keeping it myself busy. I'm keeping myself involved, active, and doing something. What is best to the last day? I will say that I should do something. Like I should be active, not just go suffering. This one I don't want. Let us see what God has given me. What He has given me, I do not know. What is the stand? You cannot say. But till the last day, I wanted to be active. See what best we can do for
Yes.
myself and the surroundings. What is possible.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for sharing that. Sir, what is the message you'd love to give all the youngsters, middle-aged people, and senior citizens? What is the message from D.S. Anandamurthy to all of us?
I'm not a big person to give a message.
You're a person with experience. I can debate on that.
No, but I tell you, that's a message is there. No. What to the youngsters, no. Youngsters, what are so good now, so happy that they're developing there because the opportunities are so good now. So happy because whatever you say now there is opportunity. There is now good environment is there. Now this Make in India, particularly the Make in India and Startup India concepts have given lot of ideas. The internet and the social media has given tremendous opportunities for growth and sharing of knowledge and experience. Now earlier, nowadays after graduation, what to do? No, you have to go for employment. There is nothing like that. Now, if you have got some dream, you have got something to do here. This is the time you can do it because you can see, there are most of the unicorns, those who have within, they have become $1,000, $1,000 billion. They achieved all the startup companies, all creative ideas, all crazy creative ideas can be implemented now to the positive aspect. So because ideas, these new things come from new ideas only because all old things will not work. Now new things are there, new thinking is there. The youth think differently. The youth think differently, and therefore we always should listen to them and think how it can be implemented. That's how new things are coming. Otherwise, we will be still in 91. Sanatana is okay. Now we have to also come to the present. In the present new age, we have to be there. Indrayan, Chandrayaan, Mangalan, all are coming, all because of this thinking. It is possible. Now they should have the confidence that, yes, I can do this. And that confidence they should implement and work steadfastly with commitment. And definitely they can do anything. They can achieve anything for themselves and for the country. For the seniors, now, for the seniors, I should say, just like me. Now, there is a lot of things are there for seniors now. You can, I should say that in my own welfare society, more than 100 people are there. All are seniors. All mostly are staying in elders' home. They come here. They work voluntarily 3 to 4 hours, prepare typing, prepare reading. A lot of work is there for them. Suppose the textbooks are there. They just read out. Nothing is there. Just keep reading. Then they simply another person types. Whatever is typed, the one person verifies. Now, therefore, like this, keep involved. The small things give a lot of pleasure. It's not that you have to do big things only. You see, small things only are remembered. Big things, there are so many people to do. The small things, no, it touches your heart and remains for the whole life. You have to do small things so that you are relevant and you should be stay relevant. Don't think that only preaching is not possible. You have to stay relevant. Be active. Do something. What is possible for you and be always busy. Keep yourself busy. Health-wise, take care of that. Health-wise, take care of that. Because everybody has health issues. It will be everybody will have one or the other issues. That should not hinder your other life. Don't bind your life with only the problems. That's
Yes.
what my outlook. I not a message or thinking. My message is there for my outlook is that.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's very nice. You've suggested beautiful things. You found out the power of the youth, of creative thinking, of unique thought process and how they put it into action and how they could really benefit from it. And also you've shared a wonderful message for senior citizens to keep themselves engaged. 2 or 3 more questions, sir, and then we end the session. What is it that you love about Anandamurthy? What do you admire in your own self?
I think I have not seen any such qualities in me which I admire. But one thing but it's my first time I am admitting this. This question has also come to me for the first time. I have not admitted this at all. But I am a simple man. I am a contented man. I am very humble. If some people do not care, I don't care. Suppose they don't like me, good. I don't go to them at all. I don't need them. Where you go, where you people like, where people like you. Be there with the good friends. Be where it is possible, where people give respect, not even respect. At least take care of you, take cognizance of you. There you go there. That's what I am happy. I am contented. I have a beautiful life. My wife is takes care of me very well. Very well, she takes me very well. My children are very good. Absolutely no problem. I have no personal worries at all. And then I'm very happy. In that way, I think life has been good for me so far. Life has been very good for me so far. And I'm happy. I'm enjoying it to the hilt. My limits are full. I don't want to go to only 5-star hotels. I want to go, no. I know hotel food, no this one, Garka Khana, just see that, what do all these things. We do exercise, do some morning exercise, do some yoga, be happy. I'm happy with that. Okay, what do you say? Alpatrupti. Alpatrupti. I don't know what. Satisfied with little things.
Yes.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
That's really nice, very nice. A person content and satisfied with what life has given him.
Yes,
You're very
yes.
grateful. You have a lot of gratitude towards life and
towards life, God, and what else you are given to me. Yes.
So, one fine day when we are no more on this planet, how would you want people to remember you? In what way they should remember DS Anandamurthy garu?
Yeah, really. From where all do you get this question? I do not know. No, no, this thought always comes to me. I don't know, it is very strange. Why do people praise one when after he leaves?
Very true.
Isn't it? Why don't you make him know how good he is, what good things he has done when he is alive? Now, suppose I have seen, when somebody leaves and a friend, they'll page wise message they send, appreciating that, this done, he has done this, he has done this. Why don't you make him know him that you have done all these things here? Now, when you are there, that's what, that's why, we have all retired people. We have now formed a group. The senior general managers, we have formed a group. We meet every month, all possible, just stay together. What is happening, understand each other, and birthday honoring them on 70 years, 75 years, 80 years, honoring them, talking to them, going on vacations, in the local, international, wherever it goes. Suppose every year, because we are not get together, we go travel plans. These are there, okay. But as I said, when these are the occasions also we are sharing, congratulating them, identifying their performances. That's what I want. I wanted that. If you are good, let him know. You make him know that you are good, and later on, whatever you say, nothing happens. No, I wanted to be say there. When I leave, people say, "Yeah, here was a good man. Here was a good man who has not troubled anybody, who have done to the extent he has done. I have spent a lot of time for them, for these children or whatever the relief for the poor and the downtrodden. Just try to do some institutional work. For education, he has done certain things he has done. And that they should remember that he was a nice gentleman and to be worth followed, worth practicing whatever he had done, or at least some good things from him can be taken. Like that. I don't know how far I have been able to explain.
Yeah, you've explained that very beautifully, sir. What I understood is when a person is alive, find the beauty that he has within, not when
Yes.
he's gone. Let
Yeah.
him know that is something special in him. Or
Yeah, let him enjoy. Come on, whenever say good things, therefore always saying good things always help. People, other people also will be happy. You are also happy. Sharing happiness is always happy. Good.
yes, I really like this. And this is a big message for all of us, a big takeaway. So love and respect the people, appreciate the people when they are alive, not after they are gone. It doesn't make sense. So when they are alive, let them know that they matter to you,
Yes,
in what way they are important.
yes,
Praise them,
yes.
love them, and express gratitude. That's the beautiful way that you've shared that.
Yes.
That's great, sir. So we have a small round called as the rapid fire round, which will take just 5 more minutes.
Okay.
You have to answer just in one word all the questions. Like we'll have 5 to 10 questions. Is that okay, sir?
Fine, fine.
Fine. Thank you. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
it's answer. Okay. Yeah.
You would like to share something?
No. If I can answer, I will answer.
Yes, yes. It will
Okay.
be just about your likes and dislikes.
Yes.
Yes, sir. My dear friends, now join us on this rapid fire round to get to know the likes and dislikes of our celebrity and guest. He is Mr. D.S. Anandamurthy, joining us all the way from Bengaluru, Karnataka, India. A person with more than 4 decades of experience on the professional front. A wonderful human being, down to earth, filled with gratitude, and a satisfied and contented person. Sir, your favorite color?
Blue.
There are different shades. Which one?
This
There are...
blue I'm wearing. They always this blue.
Oh, great.
Sky
That's
blue. Sky blue.
sky blue. That's great. That's wonderful, sir. The best breakfast that you like?
Best breakfast is idli vada.
Idli vada. What is it that you love about Bengaluru?
Bangalore is it's cosmopolitan nature, number one.
What is it that you like about the place?
Bangalore, it's garden city, it's greenery.
Yes. Maybe know your blood group?
It's A plus.
If you ever happen to meet the Almighty and you had the chance to ask the Almighty a question, what would that question be?
Don't give me rebirth.
I understand that. That's quite deep. I understand that.
That is the ultimate.
That's true. I understand that. I get that very well.
Moksha, they say in word moksha.
Salvation.
Right, it's not so easy. Salvation, no, it's so easy. We are trying.
Yes, I get that. So, do you support joint family system or the nuclear family system?
I am from joint family.
Very true. That's really very nice. So, you come across a very sensitive person, or like you're carefree or oversensitive?
I am oversensitive.
That's great. Now, so you retired as the general manager. So you were leading at a certain point of time in your career. So how does it feel? You'd like to be a leader, a follower, or a blend of both?
I should be a leader. Once a leader is always a leader.
Okay.
Wherever you go, you will establish. I am a leader only.
That's great. Favorite number?
Favorite number for my number is 7.
Magical number. Is it tea, coffee, or juice?
Coffee.
Filter coffee,
Filter
black
coffee. For Madras filter coffee.
Madras filter coffee. Now, sir, you connected to finance and the banking sector, but personally, did you spend money on a certain item or article? You bought it and regretted that why did I spend so much of money buying this? Yes, no.
No, nothing. No, I don't. No regrets.
So
No regrets.
you're very
No.
careful while spending.
Nothing. No regrets like that. No regrets. Nothing. No regrets.
Okay, that's really nice.
You
So you're
say careful in spending. Okay.
careful in spending. Now you're a man of experience. You're a man of even letters. Like you're connected with studies and with, numbers and letters. And you've already won a cash prize of 25 rupees when you were in your 10th class
Okay.
for scoring high marks in chemistry. So that shows you're on the side where books are concerned as well as experience. The question is experience more important in life, or getting some type of information from books matters the most, or both? How would you mention that? Experiential learning or theoretical learning?
Experience in learning.
That's great. So, the insect that you don't like.
The
The insect that you don't like.
I could not get it properly.
Like you have different small insects around us.
Insects, okay, insects. Insects. Only it's cockroaches, nothing else.
Yeah, I get that, sir. Are you a person who likes sweets?
I like sweets, but I cannot take it because of our diabetes.
Like earlier, what kind of sweets would you love to have?
Everything I used to enjoy, but out of best thing is our used to enjoy these hot jamuns with ice cream.
Oh, wow. Combination of both. Yum. Your favorite teacher, what's her name or his name?
I had a good teacher in those days. His name was Ellen Chakravarti. He was the principal in Mysore, in college.
Your favorite subject, is it chemistry or something else?
Chemistry.
Is it walking, yoga, or gym? What is it that keeps you fit?
Walking and
Walking,
yoga.
you mentioned that earlier. And yoga
Walking.
as well?
Yoga is also there. Walking and yoga combined together, combined sessions.
Yes.
No gym.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not able.
That's true. I understand that. We are all gifted with 24 hours per day. How would you define a day for you in one word? How it should be for you? Or how would you sum up the entire day of 24 hours in one word?
One word. It should be, what is it? One word is said. One word it will be eventful. It should be eventful. Full day should be eventful.
Yes.
Joyful. I could say joyful, eventful.
Yes, I get that. I understand. Towards the last, the best gift you've received till date. Yes, sir. The best gift you've received till date.
My children.
Wow, that's great. That's really nice. Thank you, sir, for sharing that. Towards the end, we have one last request. We'd like you to share 3 magical words with us. Apart from please, sorry, and thank you. If you would share 3 words with us as a gift to the International Fab Talks. What are the first 3 words that come to your mind that could empower us?
Your international Fabtalks. Really, it is. I know. First of all, I should. You wanted 3 words. Fantastic. It was so nice of you for your identifying the people and sharing the knowledge, experience. It is really helping. Only thing is, this should people should get good things from here and implement and see that in their life they try to bring those whatever good things they have learned here to make the whole environment, whole living better for everybody, for themselves and all everyone. It's a long one. Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you. Nevertheless, I'd like to thank you so much for that because you really put it very well. So the main intention of the International Fab Talks is to share the experiences of people who have been through all the ups and downs. We'd like you to learn from our celebrities and guests to be humble, down to earth, to have a lot of gratitude, and to have loyalty towards the institution that you work for, and to create a beautiful future for yourself and your family. And to be, of course, satisfied in life and live a contented life that will make you more feel happy and blissful from within. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Tumba thanks. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tumba. Thanks. Thanks for identifying me and inviting me for this session. I really enjoyed it. I never expected so many questions. Some of them were very good. No, never asked. Wonderful. I enjoyed this session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. God bless you. Thank you. Stay connected, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
My dear friends, with this, we come to an end to the International Fab Talks for today. Please do share this video with the right kind of people. You never know who may be inspired by what has been shared today. And if you like what the International Fab Talk team is doing, stay connected with us. Like, comment, subscribe, and share to the International Fab Talks. Above all, the best lesson that we have learned today is to have gratitude, to be content with what we have, and to be egoless.